And then starting to grab left wrist with right hand. So rooting through the left foot, inhale, pull the arm up. Exhale, take it over to the right, hips off to the left. Yeah, so deep side bend here. One more breath, inhale, expanding through rib cage. Exhale, reach a little further. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, elbows to the ribs, open through the chest. Inhale, reach, lengthen the side body. Two more, exhale, open. Nice, inhale, reach.
My name is Sophia Morrison. I'm the founder and president of the yoga community on campus. So how this started, the community, was when I first started here on campus as a freshman. I attended the Rec Fest where they had all of the campus organizations out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna find the yoga one, I'm gonna sign up, I'm so excited.
Inhale, half lift, one more time. Flat back here. Exhale, full forward fold. This time with the inhale, root through feet, fingers reach overhead, bring you to stand. Exhale, hands to heart space. Nice, opening up into Tadasana, mountain pose.
And yeah, from there, just basically it was something I wanted for myself, and I'm like, I'm sure there's other people that want to do this too, and that's pretty much how it started. I think that for the most part, people join organizations and clubs to connect with people with like-minded interests and things like that. And yoga is very special to me, obviously. I'm teaching it. But even aside from that, even selfishly, I was craving those connections with other people that were practicing yoga. So I started practicing yoga at about age 14. My dad introduced it to me we were snowed in like 1 week, and my dad was like, here, watch these videos, probably trying to keep me from being annoying. And I mean, I can remember like the first video I watched and I was just hooked on it. I don't think I had one of those moments that a lot of yogis will point to and be like, that's the moment I fell in love with yoga. But I stayed consistent with it, and I think that that's something that I struggle with personally, is being consistent with like a workout regimen or a diet or whatever, but yoga has always been consistent in my life.
Coming forward, tabletop just for a moment, knees back under the hips. And then taking palms off to the right side. Yeah, coming off of the mat. With the exhale, release the hips off to the left, sitting back into a child's pose variation. So we should feel this in the left.
By the time I could drive, I started going to local yoga studios, so by age 16, and I was there like every day. I got a job, and then I worked to go to take yoga classes. And then after that, it was just kind of like, they were like, we're doing this yoga teacher training. And I was like, all right, I'm doing it. And so I just did it without thinking, and it just always has been, in my mind, yoga is always there in the future. Creating the club, selfishly almost, to just connect with people who truly have similar interests as me. That's something that I've always struggled with a little bit, finding those people that really like to practice yoga, or really into self-exploration and self-growth. Those aren't things that a lot of people are that interested in, especially in college, I think. And usually this is the time we're out to make the mistakes and not care about it because we're young. But yeah, that was like the main reason to form the club. And so now that I have it, and I am forming these relationships with people, it's opening up new doors. So even just this little documentary, to have things like this and network with people and connect with people in ways I just never expected, I think at the root of it, that's what it's all about. And the translation of yoga is to yoke, or to connect. So like I said earlier, when we think of the physical, or we think of yoga, we think of the physical practice. We think of the asana, kind of in the class, doing the poses, the warriors, the sun salutations, but to be living the practice is to be connecting, to connect all of the limbs, not only the physical practice, but the meditation, the philosophy, the breath, and I think our relationships with other yoga practitioners. And that's really the basis of the club. So